What's up guys, this is Coach Ray and today we're going to find out what's up with the cheat curls in arm wrestling. When you're watching arm wrestling training videos and you stumble onto something like this, or like this, or this one, all the gym bros in the world will say, this doesn't work, this is not how you train, your arms are not going to get bigger, and basically different stuff that's negative, that's basically not true. And I will explain why arm wrestlers use cheat curls so much in our training. Before I start talking even more, I just want to state that I don't think lifting big weights on bicep can correlate to arm wrestling. If you arm wrestle in this kind of position, then yeah. But in other ways, it doesn't work. If that would be true, then everyone who would lift heavy weights would automatically beat everyone who lifts lighter weights. But we know that isn't true. This is just another exercise that can add to your arm wrestling training routine because it can overwork your elbow flexors together with your bicep and things like that. So it's a good exercise, but I don't think people keep giving it too much basically credit, thinking that it's the shit, it's the only thing that you should be training, and everyone talking about bicep, and that's where I disagree. To understand cheat curls in arm wrestling, you need to understand that muscles work in 3 contraction types. First one, positive motion, going up or concentric. Negative motion, going down or eccentric. Staying on place, isometric or static motion. When arm wrestlers are lifting these big weights, they focus more on eccentric motion. They're trying to control the weight going down from here to here. So basically in arm wrestling range is usually up to 90 degrees. When we go lower, this isn't beneficial for arm wrestling. Full range of motions aren't that beneficial. But eccentric motion lets you work with the weights 1.5 or up to 2 times bigger than you usually can. So this is why guys are lifting with their hips and in however they can, lift the weight up and then slowly releasing it, giving a little more time under tension with bigger weights. And this is really good way to grow. But some guys don't understand that. They will see these videos and they will just go and do lifts like this, just swinging up and down, and that doesn't work. In no way that can be beneficial for you. Controlled motions down is very beneficial for arm wrestling because we want to get used to, want to get tight in these angles. Sometimes the guys will let the weight go down, they pull it back and then let it go back completely. This is how you can really overwork your elbow flexors, your bicep, and things that are involved in hooking, in just bending your arm. So this is why cheat curls are really good in arm wrestling when you use them properly. Because if you see the big guys that are just swinging the weights up and down, they're not training enough. When you see the big guys like Tsiplenko, he always does the slow eccentric motion. So this is where he grows. This is how he builds his huge arms. Okay, I will state this one more time, that I don't think bicep curls are that beneficial in arm wrestling. Like the only thing you should be doing, because I know so many people are just looking and they go to gym and they're training just bicep. They're just doing 5 different exercises for bicep and they will say they're training for arm wrestling. That is not arm wrestling. It's the same thing as the preacher curls. If you're doing them in this kind of manner and you can arm wrestle in this kind of manner, then you're using the things that you do in a gym on table. If you're not using them correctly, you're not using them at all. The problems I see most is when guys are doing exercises like this. For me to lift this kind of way, it takes 0 effort. All I need is good hinge with my hips and basically throwing weight up. You need to focus more on eccentric parts. So you lift the weight up and you go down. You lift the weight up and you go down. If you cannot do any positive motion that's going up, then you can just throw the weight up and then slowly go down. I usually do this from 90 degrees up to 90 degrees and then release it. Because I don't need that full range of motion, I need just arm wrestling range of motion. So guys, I want to know how many of my subscribers are using cheat curls in their training. Are you using correct motions on eccentric part? That means slowly releasing the weight, or you just didn't think it through, and were just lifting up and down, up and down. Check this exercise out. It's really good exercise to grow arms. Gym bros will disagree. They need full range of motion, but again, it's time under tension for muscles to grow, in my opinion. So this is really good thing to incorporate in your training, that you can lift really heavy on this and you can really overwork not only your muscles but your tendons. I hope this video brought some light into you why arm wrestlers are lifting heavy shit in this kind of fashion. If you have a chance to support this channel, I would really appreciate it. Put the link for my Patreon account in description. You can donate from $1 in a month. In a year it will be $12. It will mean a lot to me. I want to make this in something really, really big. Stay strong and love arm wrestling.